Hello, my name is Lindsay Vaughn, and I'm in Dr. York's Summer 1 web-based RC 2001 Section 101 Intro to Writing in the Curriculum class, and this is my reflection video for Assignment 1 Rhetorical Analysis. For my topic, I chose to focus on the direct-to-consumer advertisement of pharmaceuticals, which is marketed as a way for consumers to be more up-to-date on medical condition, their therapies, and ultimately aid in better discussions between consumers and their doctors. Backlash for this practice shows that the advertisements are biased, misinformative, laxly regulated, and actually harm consumer relationships with their healthcare professionals. I chose this topic, however, so that I could explore the actual effects of this practice and determine if the pharmaceutical companies are being honest in their advertisements, marketing their products in a fair way, and determine if this practice is worth implementing into healthcare industries. My paper was a rhetorical analysis of should direct-to-consumer advertisements of prescription drugs remain banned in Malaysia, written by Sylvia Barthy Mathamul in 2016, that was published in the Australian Journal of Asian Law. Ethos was integrated through this piece through a variety of statistics and studies. When determining the industry was degrading the patient and doctor relationship, the author used a variety of diction, like the word pressured, to make the reader feel more compassionate for the doctor's stance and realize that doctors are looking for their patient's best interests, and to create a compassionate tone toward the degradation of the healthcare professionals' trust. Real-world examples of drugs being recalled, yet still not taken down from the consumer site for months, show real-world examples that help readers feel personable about the argument. A sequence of reoccurring incidents and their fines with an exponential curve of Malaysian advertisement regulations being broken shows a reputation and help build a comparison between the UF sanctions mentioned earlier in the piece and shows how these sanctions are small and will likely not keep consumers from being exploited. Pathos is expressed through the article with a variety of appeals to the regulatory system of Malaysia and how they cannot keep the country's consumers from being exploited, even without direct-to-consumer practices being implemented. This allows the reader to sympathize with the consumers and feel a sense of insecurity for the country's ability to keep them protected. This also increases the explanation of how the country is newly electronic, which allows the audience, which is likely from a modernized country, feel a sense of panic for the people and cements the idea that the people need to be protected, and implementing this practice will leave the consumers vulnerable and does not need to be implemented. The main appeal in this article is logos because it is a scientific article. A majority of facts regarding the Malaysian regulations system and explanations on how their pharmaceutical advertisement system is set up and how the country has failed to keep consumers from being exploited is shown. This shows a comprehensive overview of why the practice would fail, particularly in Malaysia, and the ending paragraph nails the flaws of the regulatory agency to cease any doubt that the reader might still have. A variety of tone changes, comparison, and repetition of information is used to further this appeal. When writing this assignment, I found the information itself easy to find and diagnosing the ethos, pathos, and logos within it. However, I did struggle deciphering the literary devices and persuasive writing techniques because I've had little practice doing this in the past. I also had particular trouble with the APA format and struggled tremendously with citing. I learned a great deal about how to diagnose persuasive techniques, and with doing so, I gained some knowledge on persuading others in my own writing. I practiced synthesizing other persuasive works and became more key onto different techniques and how they are effectively used. With this assignment, I used a variety of synthesizing and analyzing rhetorical techniques and incorporating sources properly into my writing. I became much better at the APA documentation style and metacognition by understanding the rationale behind scientific persuasive writing and how it uses not only logic but several other techniques to convey its purpose. Overall, I gained knowledge on diagnosing persuasive techniques within writing and became much more comfortable with the APA documentation style. Thank you.